What is up, Gadsden Brigade? Peyton Johnson here with another daily installment of Enlightenment, where it is 1776 every damn day. Before we get into today's segment, if you could please smash that like button, comment down below, share this video, and subscribe to this channel. For those of you out there who already got the Fauci ouchie double dose wham bam coof jab, a third booster shot may be on the horizon. Now, I said in a video last week that got removed by YouTube, I thought that booster shots were only inevitable and on the horizon. They removed the video and said that I was disputing local health officials and the WHO. I wasn't, but not even 48 hours after my appeal was denied, here we are with Dr. Fauci himself saying that it might likely happen for vulnerable Americans that a third booster shot will be recommended. God, I love when they move the goalpost. So with that said, for all my friends watching at Alphabet and Google and YouTube, here we go. I am not a medical doctor. This is not medical advice. If you wish to seek medical advice on COVID-19 or vaccinations related to COVID-19, please contact your doctor or look up CDC guidelines at internet.com. Also on internet.com, you can find guidelines from the WHO. Again, I am not a medical doctor, and this is not medical advice. So you guys, I got an article here from Fox News that reads, Fauci opens door to booster shot for vulnerable Americans. Might likely happen. Man, if only there was a semi-attractive, knowledgeable libertarian mind who made a video about this last week. I mean, not that we'd ever know, because it was deleted from YouTube. Oh, where did iCarly go? I'm tempted to watch that show, but Sam's not there. It's just not the same. So let's dive right into this. It says Dr. Anthony Fauci, the country's top disease expert and your favorite toilet seat AIDS conspirator and the all-knowledgeable, almighty overlord of everything and anything science, said in an interview Sunday that there could be a need for Americans with some underlying conditions to take a coronavirus booster shot due to the emergence of the dangerous variants. That would be the Delta variant that everyone's talking about right now. Do they only want it for people who have underlying conditions? As of right now, that's what he says. Could that change in the future? I don't know. But here we go. Quote from Fauci, it says, those who are transplant patients, cancer, chemotherapy, autoimmune disease that are on autoimmune suppressant regimens, those are the kind of individuals that are going to need a third booster, which might likely happen, would be among the vulnerable, he told CNN on Sunday. Fauci faced some renewed criticism after floating the idea that the new mask mandates are something that is under active consideration. That is between science officials of the CDC, health and virology, and governors and whatnot. You know, do I think masks are going to come back? I don't know. I think in some states, maybe in some states, maybe not. We'll have to see. I think it's honestly going to defer whether it's a red state or a blue state. I have a hard time seeing Texas doing it again. They might, but I don't know. Can't say I know for sure. I doubt it. But once again, I'm not an expert. I'm just giving my opinion. It says, there has been a new look recently on booster shots as the coronavirus continues to spread and the hope of a quick global rebound and vanquishing the disease fades. Dr. Ugur Sahin, which I hope I said right, the head of BioNTech, which teamed up with Pfizer to create a vaccine, raised some concern that immunity could start to wane after about 7 months. The Wall Street Journal reported that he made the comment after an Israel study showed that those who became fully vaccinated in January were up to 3 times more likely to come down with the virus than those who took the jab in May. He said despite the drop in antibodies, most people will continue to protect themselves from serious illness and might not have to take a third dose. I guess what medical experts have been saying and what virology experts have been saying is that those who have the first and second dose don't seem to be having much issues with new COVID if they get COVID, and compared to ones who aren't vaccinated. That's the word. Like I said, not my word, but if you're going to go off of anything, that's what they said. It says nationally, 56.4% of all Americans, including children, have received at least one dose of the vaccine, according to the Center of Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC. And White House officials said Thursday that vaccinations are beginning to increase in some states where rates are lagging behind in COVID-19 and cases are rising in Arkansas, Florida, Louisiana, Missouri, and Nevada. I know that Ron DeSantis DeSantis has came out, Big Dick Ron, as we call them here on this channel. He's came out recently and he has talked about his opinion on the vaccine and how he is encouraging citizens of Florida to get the vaccine. And I believe he does it in a way that is much less, what's the word? It comes off way less, not contradicting. What is the word? Condescending. It is way less condescending, and he doesn't come off like he's forcing you into a decision. He's trying to give you the most accurate information possible and having you and your doctor come up to what conclusion is best for yourself. Now, I wish it was presented that way all along. I think people would make a much more informed decision because, as we know, Kamala Harris was campaigning that if Donald Trump made a vaccine, she would not take it. There's a lot of medical misinformation out there. I just try to do the best of what I can to call balls and strikes. Once again, I am not a medical doctor. This is not medical advice, but please talk to your doctor. See what's necessary. They might tell you no. They might tell you yes. But once again, that is something you need to take up with them. And again, take into consideration if they give you some kind of medical advice, not political advice. I had my doctor tell me, I asked, what do you think about the vaccine? He says, oh, I think everyone should take it because I can't wait for things to go back to normal. That's a political message. That's a political opinion. Get a medical opinion. And if you get a political opinion like that, get a second opinion. Once again, it's your body, it's your life. You need to do what makes you feel safest and what makes you feel just the most safe and not vulnerable from disease. With that said, I obviously have not gotten the vaccine. It's not something that I hide from anybody, but I am going to do my best and do my due diligence to report on the news the best I can from a stance of objectivity. So, like I said, if you guys want to get the jab, you do you, boo-boo. It's not affecting my life. But with that said, guys, what do you think? If you're eligible, say that say booster shots are something they recommend to everybody in the future. Is that something that you're willing to do? Is that something that you think is a good idea? You let me know in the comments below. I want this to be an open discussion, you guys. Like I said before, and to people at Alphabet and Google, this is not medical advice. It's just me having an open discussion and reporting the news as such. So with that said, I say again, what do you guys think about a booster shot coming into play? Do you think this is something that's only going to be for the vulnerable right now, such as like people with autoimmune deficiencies or people who are in chemotherapy, or do you think it'll eventually be something that's recommended to defeat Delta variant? Like I said, I don't know where the future goes. I'm just trying to follow it day by day. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a virologist, but we'll have to see. And what do you guys think about mask mandates? I'd love to hear that in below too. Do you live in a state where they're already implementing some kind of masks, or are they lenient like Texas or Florida? I'd love to know, guys. Like I said, I want to make this an open discussion. So with that said, guys, if you haven't already, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. And as I always say on this show, you've all been sexy. I'm Peyton Johnson. Enjoy the rest of your day. Later.